What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? Oof, a little bit late tonight, man. Sorry, guys. Working on a video that I would love to finish. Got a really sick video in the works, but it's taking everything I got, man. It's taking it all out of me. It's exhausting work. Give me one sec here, and I'm gonna get started. Okay, we should be good to go now. Alright, what's up, everyone? Late. Yeah, I know. Alright, let me get a Tweedledee out. Hang on. Actually, before I do that, whoa, we got ourselves a daily double going on here. That is touching super chats. You know what has to be done. Shed and James, I appreciate you both. Now, you could just scoot in towards one another and make this whole process a lot less painful. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Shed just saying, slap me in the face. In the face. Thank you. No problem. What, I want to be slapped in the face? You did get slapped in the face. Where do you think you got slapped? James just saying, message retracted. Alright. Late? Get out of here, Pete. I know, I am late, though. I'm telling you guys, I'm working on a really cool video. I doubt that it'll be live tomorrow. It's taking so much work, but hopefully after the weekend, I'll be able to post it, because it is a sweet video. Okay, anyway, let's get a tweet out. Dear Marvel Champions. I know what I want to say. You ever play Borderlands 2, BG? For like 5 minutes. And that's it. I played the sniper character, and I zoomed in with the scope, had a clear headshot on a zombie or whatever it was, and it said I missed, and I was like, well, this is dumb, and I didn't want to play anymore. I've never been huge on shooters anyway. There's been a few in the past that I've played for sure. We're talking like N64 days though, like GoldenEye, Perfect Dark. I did play Duke Nukem way back in the day, which was technically also on N64 as well, but I played that on PC too. You know, Wolfenstein 3D, Doom. I played some of the more classic ones, Counter-Strike. But oh man, I don't know. It's just not a genre of game that I enjoy very much. The last one I probably played was like Left 4 Dead, which, I mean, that was a while ago. And that was only because some buddies of mine wanted me to play, and that was it. Otherwise, I don't even like that game. Mobster Kermit sent it over to. Thank you very much. Saying, just opened a 5-star and got Juggernaut. Sad times. Ugh, rip. Rippity rip. Yeah, sorry to hear that, man. Hopefully your next 5-star is much better than that. Genshin Impact is making me appreciate MCOC. No way to get units infinitely. Okay. Yeah, one of those types of games. I will say, that is one great thing about MCOC. Compared to most games, like the premium currency, it really is the premium currency. And like, you're not getting it unless you're spending money. Outside of like, special event or something like that, right? The only thing that I don't really like about units in MCOC is it does feel like their value has gone down over time. I don't even know if that's entirely true. Maybe it stayed constant, and maybe it's just where I'm at in the game, Kabam is not offering the things that I want for units. But I think we have seen more money offers than unit offers as time's gone on. Fairly certain of that. But otherwise, I mean, yeah, it's still just great that a game actually allows you to farm a premium currency for a change. Then again, there's also a pity system where 90 crystals guarantees a 5-star. Oh, that's still quite a bit. Oh wait, when you have a spare time, you should look up Face McShooty on YouTube. His whole quest is 1 minute long, and it ends with him being shot in the face and him screaming thank you after he's dead. The reason why I say slap me in the face and thank you. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess that's why I didn't get that reference. Got it. All right, I need to get off of this screen. I've been here for too long. This is like the old days where I used to sit on Twitter for like 10 minutes. We need to end this madness. All right, dearest Ab Marvel champions, what do I say? That's probably the problem, is I don't really know what to say. What's this guy's whole deal? Hold on a sec. We could look him up right here. He's on the front of the screen here. He's got 3 things, right? Hate, fear, and doubt. Okay. Let's do something with that. Hate, fear, and doubt. Jeez, I don't even know what to say. What do I hate? I mean, there's things that I hate, but I feel like I'd be just whining on Twitter. There's nothing that's immediately filling me with rage. So maybe I should just say, let's go with this. Help! Psycho Man has taken control of me with his control box. With his magic box. Let's say that, because I already said control in there. Help, Psycho Man is taking control of me with his magic box. I don't really... Here we go. I hate my prestige. Here it is. I hate my prestige. Which order is it again? The fear and doubt? Hate, fear, and doubt. Okay. I hate my prestige. I fear it will never be high again. I doubt you care. No, I don't know. I doubt. This sounds very sexual. Oh man, glory. I see some more super chats. I will read those in just a sec, guys. However, I don't doubt. Let's go with this. I doubt I got the top 100 Legends time to gain 26. Yes. Oh no. Alright, help. Psycho Man is taking control of me with his magic box. I hate my prestige. I fear it will never be high again. Actually, let's separate these a little bit. I hate my prestige. Yeah. Okay, there we go. I hate my prestige. I fear it will never be high again. I doubt I got top 100 Legends time. To gain 26. Alright, whatever. Good enough. Tweet. Could have come with something more interesting. But, Psycho Man is taking control of me with his magic box. Come on. I don't know, dude. Whatever. Or sending over a pound. Thank you very much, dude. Saying, BG, I have some bad news. I've just been diagnosed with the dreaded peekaboo virus. I'm being transferred to ICU. Holy hell, it's not even... I couldn't even get the tweet out in time. By the time that joke was in. Ah, jeez. Boo, man. Boo. Let me hop on a quest. Before I read the rest of these. Let's see here. What I'm gonna do, let's do a little bit of... Let's just cruise, man. Let's just cruise some master mode real quick. Might as well. If this game will load. Thank you. Okay. Actually, I changed my mind. Let's cruise uncollected. Alright, anyway, Thossi sent an 0-5. Thank you, dude, saying tell him happy Valentine's Day. And by the wait, did I not back out? Whoops. Happy Valentine's Day, and by the way, I hope you enjoy your Valentine's Day, BG. Ooh, I mean, it ain't Valentine's Day yet. So, but I will tell them that. On the old Valentine's Day there. Wait, I think I have one path left in this quest. There we go. There it is. But Thossi, thank you, dude. Chris Cuthbert sending over 3 of them Canadian bucks as well, saying that's the MCOC version of F, Marry, Kill. A little bit, yeah. Sort of. Thank you, dude. Being Zinful sent over 10 as well. Being Zinful. Thank you, man. Saying have a great stream, brother. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it, man. Very generous of you guys. Thank you, thank you. I feel like Brian put more effort into that tweet than he did in all his years of high school. No, I for sure did. I mean, I was awake, so right there. It's got to count for something. EG, I noticed you stream for 10 hours on a new account challenge. Where do you get the energy? Wait, do you mean like physical energy, or do you mean like in-game energy? In-game energy refills. If you're talking about real life energy, orange juice. God, I wish I had like a Gatorade sponsorship right now, so I could just bring in a can of Powerade or whatever it is. Damn it, I need some sponsors, guys. Static, Santa 5. Thank you, Static, saying here's some for your 3090 fund. Oh, dude, thank you, man. I actually looked. Hold on, let me read the rest of yours first. Also pulled 6-star Corvus as a 6-star today, so I'm stoked. Dude, that's awesome, man. Congratulations. That's really good. I didn't plan this, by the way, but I shouldn't take much damage from this. Yeah, look at this, man. I'm basically immune to this dude's damage. How come it's not showing the healing numbers? That was weird. For part of it, it wasn't showing the healing numbers. But I'm basically immune to Iceman's Cold Snap. Gotta love Sorcerer Supreme. Has some... I mean, she doesn't have the highest energy resist in the game, but it's pretty high. If it was a higher level Iceman, I'd still take damage, but... Anyway, the 3090 fund. Yeah, so... Oh, God, I spent some time looking... I'm not getting a 3090, by the way. It, No, that's... I mean, it'd be sweet, don't get me wrong. But I'm good with a 3070, basically. But I tried looking, and man, they're still going for like twice as much as MSRP. The cheapest you could find them right now on eBay is like $1,000. They pop up. You could find them on other marketplaces for a little bit less, but still, we're talking like $850, $900 minimum, and MSRP is $500. It's insane, man. It's really insane the way it works right now. I could sleep through streams too and somehow still sleep talk tangent about Prestige? Probably. I don't think you're wrong. BG, I'm finally catching you live, dude. Rhode Island here. Alright, man. Welcome. Good old Rhode Island. The Forgotten State, I think, is the state motto. Just because it's teeny tiny. Alright, cool. I intentionally threw that special 3 just to complete that. Psych. Accident. Orange juice, is thinking of coffee or energy drinks. Nah, I don't drink either of those. I've never had a cup of coffee in my entire life. I never liked the smell of it. And energy drinks, I had like half a Red Bull in my entire life. No Monster, no other stuff. I just didn't like the taste of it. I heard that some of the other ones taste better than Red Bull, but I feel like I tried one. That's good enough. I'm done. Let's get some damage pumping. James, and an over buck. Thank you, dude. Another buck. Let's see where you're at. I'm in need of a Twitter check, if you wouldn't mind. Sure, dude. UG, how you feeling? What's up, Hodge? Feeling good tonight, man. Let me see. Hope you're doing well, too. All right. Dearest Contest Champion, I just got uncollected last night. Was looking at the next quest with a bonus for Mystics. Who should I look for my 5th Mystic team member? Hold on. Uncollected last night. Bonus for Mystics. Okay. Doom. Put Doom on as your 5th. No, I'm just kidding. He's probably your 1st, right? Doom, Claire, Sim Supreme, and I'm guessing Morningstar, you're saying, right? Maybe Guillotine, just for synergy for Morningstar. That, or you don't need to bring exclusively Mystic champions. If you have another champ that's like a high level 5-star, I'd probably take in the higher level 5-star. Honestly, even probably over Morningstar, unless you really like using Morningstar. But a rank 4, meh. A rank 4 that takes a bunch of ramp up fights, a little on the meh side. So I'd maybe look to other class types. Or if you do want to use Morningstar, then yeah, I'd probably pop Guillotine in there, just so that the ramp up process is not as extreme. Either way, it is honestly fine. That's what I would do. Thank you, dude. BG, advice on Window of Opportunity Stun. Window of Opportunity Stun. That's the one where you can't stun them except for when the actual stun thing is on cooldown or something, right? Otherwise, you get stunned yourself. Well, I mean, there's 2 ways to play it. Either you can just wait for, watch the timer and only stun when the time says it's okay. Or you can choose to not stun at all. Some people just prefer to go about it that way. It's kind of up to you. As Olmec would say, the choice is yours, Yeah, I don't know. If you try that node, if you try a fight with that node on it, and you're accidentally stunning yourself, then maybe it is best just to not stun at all. Oh, also, maxing out Limber, of course, is really helpful too. BG, once John Cena woke up and said, "Where am I?" The lady said, "I see you." He Stain, no you can't. I think, was that supposed to be said? No you can't. I don't know if I get this joke. John Cena woke up. Yeah, that's got to be something with John Cena, probably, but I don't get it. Is it like a Drax thing? Is he also invisible? I'm so close to uncollected. I have the collector at 80%. Any tips? Ooh, well, you already have the collector at 80%, huh? I mean, my tips generally for the collector are to go in with a bunch of revives. So hopefully you did that already. Hopefully you're already packing a bunch of revives. Yeah, other than that, man, your ability accuracy gets reduced throughout the fight. So you have to be wary of that. He, of course, shrugs off a bunch of stuns, so you might have a better time just like blocking, baiting out heavy attacks, especially around the Bane timer. It's kind of like all I have off the top of my head, though. What's up, Super Sam? PG, how's it going? Hope your night's good. Right back at you, dude. And yeah, tonight's been a pretty good night so far. Chris Cuthbert sending over another 7 of them Canadian bucks. Thank you, dude. Saying BG tweets. MCOC guy. By rank Quake, your favorite, or who is next? Rank 5, rank 2. Okay. Well, I mean, Quake is always an option. You know, if you like Quake, don't let my hatred of Quake prevent you from playing Quake. I mean, she's obviously an incredible champion, right? So yeah, if you like Quake, go for it. I'm also noticing you have a Torch, which would probably fit your champions pretty well. Does have a synergy with Doom, even though it's not the strongest synergy. Just the fact that Torch is so good against Mystics can be really nice. I mean, you're probably not quite there yet for the Abyss, seeing as you're just starting to get some rank 5s, but I mean, you got like 3 of the Horsemen if you did rank up Torch. I don't know if you can rank up Claire at all. Claire, if you ranked up Claire and Doom and took them along to variant 5, that'd be good. Or Doom and Omega Red for variant 6 would be really good. That's probably the 2 that I'd personally go with, Black Widow and or Torch. As a third option, I would throw Guillotine in there, but honestly, I would probably go with Claire or Torch. But then, of course, like I said, Quake, as long as you like Quake, is, of course, always a good option. GG, thanks for helping me cheese 24 revives out of Realm of Legends so far. You must be talking potions, right? It's going to help me immensely with Act 6 exploration. Thanos, no problem, dude. That's what it's all about, man. I feel like it's an underrated thing just to be auto-fighting through some Realm of Legend action. It is so very beneficial. What was I gonna say? I mean, there's a billion ways that you could do it, and like, or a billion things that you could be doing as you're farming. If you have an office job, hell, even if you don't have an office job, if you just take your phone out of your pocket every once in a while, kind of thing, be good to go. And yeah, pretty easy stuff. This guy messed me up with his gosh darn concussion. Come at me. Thank you. Oh, BG likes Claire? I like Claire a lot, dude. I've had her ranked up. She's been one of my top 5 most played champions. Do you not his saying? Do you not his saying, or is that no? Is it supposed to be no? Do you know his saying? You can't see me. Anyway, here's another one. Broke my can opener the other day. Renamed it Can't Opener. For both of these, take a lap. Boo. Boo. So maybe the one time BG had a Red Bull is when he trampled all those kids. No, it was just at like a convenience store. I don't remember exactly what we were doing. It was when Red Bull. Well, hold on. What year did Red Bull come out? Maybe it's like super old. Red Bull. God, 1987? You kidding me? There's an energy drink in Austria. Okay, so I don't know if it was always in the United States. The hell? Red Bull's weird. All right, anyway, I don't know. To me, I thought it was like pretty new at the time. It was It was in like the early 2000s, I guess, or something like that. And or maybe we just started seeing the commercials for it, something like that. And yeah, a bunch of us were just like, oh yeah, I guess let's just try it. So we all got like a can of Red Bull, and maybe there was like 3 or 4 of us. God, we sound like such little kids. Let's go to the store and try Red Bull, as if we're doing drugs or something like that. But yeah, there's maybe like 3 or 4 of us that just like skated to a convenience store or something, and I think only one of us actually liked it. Everyone else was like, this tastes like garbage. I don't even remember exactly what it tasted like, but I remember it being just kind of nasty. I don't know, dude. But you guys know me. I don't have taste for a lot of things. Most things I don't end up actually liking, so. I mean, wait a minute. Is Red Bull watching? Can they sponsor me? I actually love Red Bull, guys. Damn it. I probably just blew another sponsor. Chris Cuthbert sent over another 7 of them Canadian bucks, saying one more Twitter. I'm at getting dusted by 2.5.4 Mordo. 2.5.4. I feel like there's a number error there somewhere. Is that 6.2.5? Hold on. Okay. Wait, so what am I looking at here? Just to see if there's a different option for that Mordo? Because Doom's a solid option for the Mordo. No, I'm not really seeing anything here, dude. I mean, I don't know how Professor X does in that fight. He's one of those champs that I haven't spent enough time with that I'm like, I wonder if he's good for it. I just don't know. No, and of course I see Kingpin down here, but I mean, he's low rank, unawakened. He would be good for the villain variant too, but no, man, I think the champions that I called out the first time, like, those are gonna be your best bet. I can't even text it properly, let alone fight it. That's pretty funny. Yeah, okay. So wait, which quest is it? Just to be sure. Is it 6.2.5 or which? You said 5. But I'm still not even sure which quest. Either way, like I still think the champs I called out, like, those got to be your best bet pretty much. You have some other interesting prospects, but still, I think the other ones are just better, stronger champs. Mobster Kermit's in it over 2. Thank you, Kermit, saying view MCOC profiles. Spartan, 1 uncollected. Sure. Normally I don't, but I mean, if you're kind enough to send over a couple bucks, then we could take a quick detour. Is it with the dashes too? Okay, I'm guessing this is yours then, right? Because you have the dashes there. I'm guessing for a reason. And you want uncollected. Okay. Yeah, I would say you're a little bit on the low side for uncollected. Judging by your level 41, that tells me that you have not explored Act 4. I'd recommend exploring Act 4. And you'll get tier 2 alphas from that content. Take up one of your 5 stars to rank 4. I don't know a ton about Dragon Man, but everyone I talk to tells me Dragon Man's really powerful, and he's got the immunities that you need for Act 5 content, especially. I mean, Omega Red does too, but so yeah, I'd recommend doing that, or just, you know, waiting until you can get a 5-star champ at rank 4 another way. You can just totally push through there and go for uncollected, but it's not going to be easy, and it's likely going to cost you a ton of units. And Act 4 is content that you want to do regardless of how far you get in this game, because it has mastery points. So I would highly recommend just clearing Act 4 now, while it's still like most beneficial to you, rather than having to go back and do it later. And your entire roster is going to get stronger from those mastery points. Like, you're going to get a bunch of them, you know, from leveling up and from getting the mastery points from actually completing the chapters. All of your champions are just going to get a lot stronger from doing that content. So then hold on. On the months of duds, Brian, looks like it's now called the February Curse. Rip, dude. Alright, Devon Sessler sent it over too, saying just took down the champion. Any advice for 6.3? Oh, I kind of hate 6.3, dude. It's my least favorite place. I don't have much for advice. Because I did a Legends run in that content, and when I do Legends runs, you know, it's like I'm just playing a different game, and I honestly don't remember much from it. It was like a you know, 11-hour marathon gaming session just to blast through there as fast as I could, kind of thing. There's boosts in that content. It also changed, by the way, since I've done it. And the entire, like, they nerfed that content, so it's a little bit more accessible, but it makes it that much harder to remember to give any advice. Here's a couple things I can tell you, though. Number one, I would say 6.3 is not more difficult than 6.2. 6.2 and 6.3, they're basically the same difficulty wise, and I actually, some people said they preferred 6.3 to 6.2 in terms of difficulty, but I found them to be about the same. The boosts are the most complicated part. They're the most annoying part to me as well. There's some good resources on Reddit. If you go to the Reddit, there's a little wiki on the right side, or, you know, the sidebar, that you can kind of look through some of that stuff and get a feel for like where to use the boost through that info. I wish I had more to say. MSD is saying 6.3 is more of a get good chapter of Act 6. 6.2 challenges you, 6.1 introduces you to the content, and 6.4 ties it up. 6.3 is the middle ground. Need certain counters for certain bosses and such. Yeah. I mean, now that they changed the Mysterio boss, I don't think there's any boss in 6.3 that's too crazy, but they do require kind of specific counters, right? Like the first one is Medusa with Do You Bleed? So you know, you need a good bleed champ. As long as you have one, the fight's not that difficult, but if you don't have one, like, I mean, you're screwed. But you know, the fact that they changed the Mysterio is good. Yeah, I wish I had more to say, but if you made it through 6.2, you can go in with confidence that you're ready for 6.3. If anything, if you don't have a good counter to the bosses, maybe just stall a little bit and pop dual class crystals until you get a counter, and then continue onward. 6.2 is the most difficult piece of story content they have released for the general public. Remember, people quit the game because of the champion. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure people are still quitting the game because of that guy, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, it was the toughest for its time. These days, I would say there is more difficult content, but for its time, yeah, it was without a doubt the most difficult piece of content, I would say. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed about that chapter. Oh man. Beardo is still rough in 6.3. Yeah. He definitely needs a bit of a counter as well. I used Stark Spidey, and I had that was actually my favorite fight in all of 6.3. I hated 6.3, but that fight, I actually really liked it. That, for me, that was like the one saving grace of that content. Pretty much everything else, I was like, ah. It was either I hated it, or it was just kind of meh. Because the other bosses, like I said, there was a Medusa, there was a Fury, there was an Infinity Man. They were okay, but I didn't find them like particularly fun. But the Beardo fight, I actually really enjoyed that one, personally. You know what's still tough about 6.2 though, is the fact that those gates they're still 5-star locked, and a lot of players these days, as they're starting to approach 6.2, with the increased availability of 6 stars, especially through like special offers and stuff like that, people are like, what, are you kidding me? I just bought this offer that has a 6-star in it, and you're telling me I can't take this 6-star through this gate? I need to rank up a 5-star version of this champion instead to go through it. So that's pretty rough. At the time when they released it, I honestly, I don't think it was that bad. Some people even back then had issues with that for sure. I do remember that being a thing, but as time goes on, like it's just worse and worse. It's kind of like uncollected, right? Like 5.2. Back when 5.2 first came out, people were mostly using 4-star champions, and might have had like a couple of 5-star champs ranked up or something like that, but it was mostly 4-star champs. Especially back then, the 5-star pool was terrible. And these days, most people that I see going for uncollected, they probably have just as many 5-stars, if not more 5-stars that they're using, not in their entire roster, but just that they're actually making use of. God, this fight, so annoying. Like, I just want to quit out of this fight. Freaking Magneto, dude. Fine, I'll just keep hitting into your unstoppable all the time. It refreshes so fast, though. Anyway, what's up, Star? See the dingus message? Oh, way, Magneto. Who puts Magneto in the arena? Ugh. As someone who sucks at this game and recently beat Grandmaster, Power Stone Champion is the hardest single fight in the game. Hey, that's the toned down version too. He's pretty tough. Him with no retreat. Oh god, that fight. Whew. Usually no offense, but I don't get Stark Spider-Man. Is he just good with the dex / poise charges? Yeah, oh yeah, dude. Yeah, you need those. You need the poise charges, otherwise Stark Spidey is just whatever. But he's got really high damage output with those charges. He's got the auto evade on specials, even if it's not guaranteed. It's still a pretty high chance. He's got some power control on his heavy attack. The power control on heavy thing, like, that's so huge for him actually, because without that, yeah, it was like, okay, so he's just another damage dealer with some auto evade. Big whoop. But he's got that, you know, especially when you consider that he also has the stun on the special one that you can, you know, stun with the special one, get a few extra hits in, and then hit him with the heavy when the stun's about to wear off. Or, you know, just because it's a decent duration stun, you can actually get a 7-hit combo in, and you can do some stun lock action there. The shock on the special too is decent, but there's also a bit of utility there when it comes to like the Kang boss in the tech variant. It's these little utilities that you're not really playing the champion to rely on anything in particular, but you find spots where it's like, oh, cool, this is useful. I'm glad they gave Spidey this, you know. Or sending over 2 more pounds saying, tweet, please, sir. Sure. What do we got? I've done completion of variants 3 through 6, not done Labyrinth or Abyss, and on 6.2 at the moment. Where should I go next? Okay, done variants 3 through 6. Okay. I mean, variant 2 is not bad. You've got Warlock, you got Venom. Some other champs are good for it too, like Hyperion. But like just these 2 alone is, God, they put in so much work in that variant. There's a special node for Venom in there. So variant 2 would be a good spot to turn to. Yeah, you got Venom the Duck as well. It's nice. That or just continue progressing through story. I'd say those are your 2 best bets. I wouldn't really mess with Labyrinth until you actually need those, like the resources from it. I am so dead in game right now. No, never mind, I win. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't mess with Labyrinth unless you're like just desperately in need of the resources until you get a better Labyrinth champ. Same thing for the Abyss. Until you get an Aegon or something like that. I would do variant 2 or continue progressing through story. Stealth Ghost sent over $1. Thank you, dude. Saying ABG. Still haven't gotten Thor Ragnarok. Want to try him out for the path in 6.4 where you need prowess to deal good damage. Thor Ragnarok does not have prowess, right? Does he? Am I going nuts here? Am I forgetting about a prowess that Thor Ragnarok has? I don't think he does. Unless I'm mistaken. Which I could be. It's been a while since I looked at no prowess. So you just want to fight through that without the prowess? Yeah, dude, you've lost your mind. Chris sent over another few of them Canadian bucks for another tweet check, sure. Let me see. I don't know if I have another tweet from you, unless it's still in transmission or something. Stealth Ghost sending over another $1. Thank you, dude. I'm guessing that was just for the no prowess because I don't see any other comment from you. Thank you, dude. If I'm a kid, how'd I make it to Realm of Legends? Also, love your content, mate. There's no age restriction on Realm of Legends. I mean, technically, there is an age restriction on this game. Technically, it's against the terms of service unless you're. Is it 14 or is it 13? I don't know, but I mean, who cares about that, right? But yeah, man, you could be 5 years old as long as you're good at the game. You can get through Realm of Legend. Wait. Chris, yeah, I still don't see anything. It says it sucks at this game. Yeah, I don't have another tweet from you. I don't know if you tagged me or something. But I actually don't have another tweet here from you. We're checking with the refresh. Yeah, no, man, I got nothing. Ooh, it's taking a little bit of damage there. God, Korg without suicides. Ugh. No damage. Come on, Korg. How many hits was that fight? Doesn't even want to show you an arena. BG, blink twice. If 7.2 comes out in March or 3 times for April, looking for that content, I have no clue, dude. They haven't told the beta people a release date. They haven't told the CCP people a release date. Same thing goes for the rewards, all that stuff. No one knows. Does 17 count as a kid? Yeah. I mean, I'm 33. Yeah, I'm 33. And I still count myself as a kid. Act 4 should be 1 energy. It's ridiculous that I'm level 60 and can't do a full path in some chapters. Dude, it used to be 3 energy. Yeah, at this point, I wouldn't mind if they dropped it down to 1. Then again, I don't know. You know, like... It's weird because, like, I mean, what do you do if you're, let's say you're not uncollected yet, right? And you want to go through Act 4 in order to, like I said, get those mastery points, get the experience, all that good stuff, right? And as long as you want to keep playing, like, for, you know, hours at a time or something like that, dude, 1 energy per path, yeah, that would be awesome. I mean, it doesn't have to be hours at a time, but you know what I mean? Like, if you want to play for, like, a few paths in a row or something like that, right? Like, yeah, that's awesome then. But, like, I don't know. It's kind of like, I mean, I say this all the time. Like, I kind of just want to dump my energy. Like, I want a good place to dump my energy quickly. If anything, what I'd want Kabam to do to Act 4 is straight up just to remove some of the fights on the paths. Like, just make the paths a little bit shorter instead of cutting the energy cost. Like, maybe that'd be better. This way you could still dump your energy quickly if you want to. And for the people that maybe just struggle to go through that many fights, you know, it would kind of bridge the gap a little bit better between Act 3 and Act 5. I feel like that would be better to do. It would still be less energy to get through the paths. But I feel like that would actually be better. Just take away a couple of the fights. You just straight up tweeted I suck at the game. I should have tweeted I suck at Twitter. Oh man. Mobster Kermit sending over another 2. Thank you, dude. Saying out of my 14 5 stars, 5 are in meme tier. Nice. That's how it goes, dude. Yeah, unfortunately, it could take quite a while to get a solid roster going. But as long as you have a couple of them, as long as you have a couple good ones, your collection will continue to grow. But good luck in your next openings, man. Stealth Ghost sending over another buck saying, BG, I know that Sean and you are the same person. Just admit it. You're right. Pip pip. Cheerio. God, I so wish I could do British accent. I really can't. Also, why so much beef between you and Quake? Ha! Bet you thought I was gonna say beef with Seaton. Well, only because he made this delicious beef stew that we share, so that'd be the only reason. I feel like this is a trolling question, mostly because of how it was set up, and the rest of it is trolling. But on the off chance that you are even remotely serious about why I don't like Quake, I just find her very, very, very boring. Who plays a fighting game where there's no contact? Aman Hussein sending over buck. Thank you, dude. Saying 15 assignments and 3 exams in 5 days. Jeez, dude. Those numbers are not exaggerated. God, college is freaking tough. And how you been, BG? Just want to say thank you for your videos lately. They really free to play like me. Dude, glad you like the videos. And yeah, that sounds brutal, man. 15 assignments and 3 exams in 5 days. That's why me in school, we didn't really get along too well. I hope you're getting through it all right, but that sounds really tough, dude. That sounds really, really tough. But yeah, man, thank you very much for the support and the kind words. Who's the best champ overall according to you, BG? Ghost. Finished the quest. Mystery in the Micro Realm with 3 stars. Mystery in the Micro Realm. Is that? I don't know which one that is. I feel like that's the back issues quest. Is that the one with all the what's it called? Yellow jackets? Or is that a story quest? Mobster Kermit sending over another 2. Thank you, dude. Saying MCOC has cursed my account because I don't spend. I feel that, man. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, hey, I was cursed for a while too, but the curse ends eventually. I was cursed without an Aegon for a very long time, and some other champs. But the curse will break. You can outlast Kabam. You too can outlast Kabam and break their curse. But thank you, dude. Pooba the Great. Saying over buck. What's up, Pooba? Saying, what's up, BG? I have 1 path left to 100% Act 6. Just 1? Nice. Hopefully I'll be done by Sunday. Also, Apocalypse is best champ of 2020. And Horseman ability has nothing to do with it. Yeah, he is pretty good just all on his own, right? He's pretty nasty. Apocalypse, I agree. I don't know if MSD is still in here, but MSD, I think he said that Apocalypse had the most impact on 2020. And I think whether or not you agree that he's like the best champion, or if you want to say another champion's the best champ or something like that, I feel like Apocalypse did have the most impact. Defensively, offensively, horsemanly, whatever you want to say. Chris Cuthbert sending over another 7 of them Canadian bucks. Thank you, dude. Saying, I love BG. Thanks, dude. This is as many O's as I can afford. Oh, you maxed out the super chat? Oh, man. Well, thanks, dude. It's like one of those things where like a little kid goes like, I love you this much, and extends their arms. That's what that felt like. And by little kids, I mean, well, you know, I still say that to Laura, so again, I'm just a big kid. Mobster Kermit and another 2 saying it hasn't broken in 4 years. You gotta give it 5, dude. It took me 5. Took me 5 to get that Aegon. I mean, not that he was out that long, but you know. Eventually, the curse will end. And if it doesn't, Get some dog poop, put it in a bag, and leave it on Kabam's doorstep, you know? Stealth Ghost. And over $1. Another buck saying Thor Ragnarok best champ of 2020 confirmed. Even BG just confirmed it. If he came out in 2020, yeah, he would have been the best of 2020. But since he didn't, I don't know, man. Dude, you're really into Thor Ragnarok. One day you're gonna get him, and the love is gonna subside. Just like it happens with everyone. That was super disrespectful. Wait, what? What I did? I only you this? The fingers crossed? Wait, what? Oh, only love you this much. Wow. It was all a lie. It's all a lie. Don't forget to light the poo bag on fire. I mean, this is true. Yeah, I mean, you have to. PG, 6 a.m. in the UK. Wasn't in the stream yesterday because I was knocked out. I hear that, man. 6 a.m. I'd be knocked out too, dude. But welcome. It was a great day for me because I got a foot of powdery snow. And now it's the weekend. Hope the stream's going well. And I'll stick around. Hope you had a great day and having a great night. Right back at you, man. Sounds like you're into the snow, which is cool. That is a lot of snow, though. Do I upgrade my 4-star rank 2 Fury or 4-star rank 2 Aegon? I would go with Fury as a 4-star champion. 100% Fury. 3k units, should I invest them in masteries? I only have despair unlocked. Should I do willpower next or deep wounds? I would go deep wounds if I were you. And I would absolutely spend them on masteries, yeah. Wait. Did I say deep wounds? Hold on. I'm losing my mind. I don't know what actually came out of my mouth. Because I was like scrolling through the chat as I was answering that. Whatever I said, disregard it. I would go willpower. if I accidentally said deep wounds, I would go willpower. Definitely spend the units on masteries. Unlock willpower. Happy birthday, Brian. I hate snow, but I love my car. Well, thank you, even though it's not my birthday. It sounds like the car's kicking butt, so that's good. Superman's. Yeah, no buck. Thank you, dude. Saying BG, just ranked 4 in my immortal A-bomb. And also opened one of them Valentine's Cavalier crystals and got a 6-star Winter Soldier. Dude, that's awesome, man. Even though it's just Winter Soldier, hey, it's a 6-star. Like, I'd be stoked. Just to get a free 6-star. I don't care who it is. That's awesome, man. Any day streams coming up? What do you make with the Lunar New Year gifting? It's just a little event. It's not really meant to be anything crazy. It's just a nice little bonus. As far as day streams, yeah. This weekend, I don't know exactly what my plans are for day streams, but I was gonna do Sunday, and then I forgot Sunday's Valentine's, and I'm not so sure I want to do a stream on Sunday anymore. So I don't know. There might be a day stream tomorrow, maybe one on Sunday too. I don't know. Day streams, they'll soon, is all I could say. But you know, they're always a little bit hard for me to say exactly, because the daytime, every day is different. That's why I like to stream at night, because I know at night I'm not doing anything. I know at night this is the time where I just feel like playing video games, and it just kind of works out. Superman hitting that member button too. Thank you, dude. Doing my meeting on Monday. Okay, got it. But Superman, I appreciate that, man. Welcome. Please enjoy your banana. Along with all of these custom kick-ass emojis that you now have access to. Thank you, dude. Happy Lunar / Chinese New Year, everyone. Blessings for Year of the Ox. Deej, right back at you. Caveman Creed to the rescue. Fire, burn, problem away. Oh my goodness. BG, could I get a speculation of 7.2 rewards? Super low on rank materials currently, and would really love to rank 3 my Psylocke. I have no idea, man. I think another 6-star Nexus has gotta be a thing. Potentially 2 even. Since we got 1 for 7.1, maybe they would give 2 for 7.2. That too much? Maybe they wouldn't do that now that I think about it. They'd probably just give shards instead of a second one. Like more shards. I don't know, dude. It's too hard to predict that stuff. The rewards, I kind of just take whatever Kabam dishes out kind of thing. Creator envelopes from the lunar calendar should have more gold/loyalty than the regular ones. Do they not? Is there? I mean, I think are there units this year? I think in past years there might have been units, but I haven't even looked at them this year. Mobster Kermit, yeah, over another 5. Thank you, dude. Saying, which one do I rank up next? Juggernaut, OG, Iron Man, Nightcrawler, Venom Pool. Some real amazing choices for later content. Anyways, have a good stream. You know, Nightcrawler is actually an underrated champion, but I probably still wouldn't rank him. Juggernaut's probably not going to get buffed, but I think OG Iron Man and Venom Pool both have solid chances of getting a buff or rework. So today those champions suck, but just remember, at one point Colossus and Magneto sucked too, and others, and these days not so much. So sucks at the moment, but don't let it get you too down, you know what I mean? But dude, thank you so much. Sounds like you're heading out. If that's the case, hope you have a great night. No units from what I can tell? Okay. Got it. How good is 3-star Beast? Beast ain't that great of a champ. He's just okay. Probably don't want to invest too many resources into a 3-star Beast. Cameron Peterson sending over one of them Canadian bucks, talking about a loony, quite possibly half a toonie. Hold on, what do we got for your message? Aha, there we go. Tweet, sure. Let's see. Open my second 5-star feature crystal and pulled an Apocalypse, and usually I don't like spending units on calves, but I think it was worth it. Dude. Wait, hold on. Let me read this again. Okay, so your second 5-star featured. Okay. Well, congrats on the Apocalypse. And yeah, you got a 5-star Nexus to get Fury. Sick, dude. Yeah, so you just gained an Apocalypse and a Fury. Essentially back to back. Yeah, that's a pretty solid opening. I think that worked out well for you. Congratulations. Bacon Loves Bacon sent it over to saying, hey BG, where's the best place to learn Ghost? Oh man, I practiced Ghost in Realm of Legends because I also wanted to, you know, get something for my troubles, so I was getting some potions while practicing. The newest variant is another good place, since it's a villain variant and it's only 1 energy per tile for high level content for the first chapter at least. So yeah, the newest variant I think is really good for it. I mean, the thing is, Ghost can be used pretty much everywhere, so as much as you're comfortable using her, like, you know, I probably wouldn't step foot in like Alliance War or Alliance Quest with her early on, but basically literally everywhere else in the game. Some people don't like practicing in Realm of Legends because they say the AI is a bit too passive in there and everything. But I think it's good to practice with both like passive and aggressive AIs. This way you kind of figure out what you need to do in different situations, because no matter how far you get in this game, you're always going to run into passive AIs, even in like Act 7. You know what I mean? So you want to practice in a variety of places, I would say. But yeah, man, I would check out those places in particular. Like, low energy cost is, in my opinion, like the best part about those places that I listed. Doofus Punchers, I don't know, 5. Thank you, dude. Saying I still can't get over the obvious example of the Mandela effect from last night's Cat Bay stream. Double stuffed Oreos. I can't believe this. So, all right, hold on. Yeah, let's look this up. So Cap was eating some Oreos last night. He was doing a WandaVision watch party thing. I only popped in there for a minute because, well, to do the watch party, you kind of have to be watching the show, right? But he was eating double stuffed Oreos. Notice how I said double stuffed. That's incorrect. I'm still gonna keep calling him that. I will never stop saying double stuffed. But if you actually take a look at the Oreos, it's double stuff. Like, I don't know if that was intentional, what they wanted to call it to sound cool, or if there was some sort of legal reason that they couldn't say stuffed or something like that. I don't know. But it is crazy to think about. Doofus Puncher. Thank you for the 5, though, dude. Appreciate it, man. What a psycho royal. What's up, dude? Man, hi, BG. Nice to see your bald head. I've been enjoying these potion vids, and I got recommended a 4-star opening of yours from like 4 years ago. Man, this game has changed. Dude, Royal, people were saying that yesterday. Apparently, YouTube just really wants people to watch my old content, which, hey, I mean, thanks, YouTube. Thanks for getting people interested in watching more of my videos, I guess. But it's just funny the way that that's working. I got like a few of those comments yesterday. That's pretty funny. But good to see you, dude. I started the game. I thought Black Panther Civil War was the best champ of the game. Funny you should say that. Pete was just saying like a buddy of his got into the game recently, and one of his 3 favorite champions, Black Panther Civil War. He does look really cool. I will say that. Like, when he first came out, I was like, oh god, this guy looks awesome. But then, yeah, after playing with him and all that, you're like, oh, okay, this guy sucks. One day, though. One day they're going to buff him and he's going to be cool. Ooh, we're going to Coop raid. Hashtag Coop group. Hashtag B Manny kicked my butt. Well, sounds like congratulations in order for B Manny. But Coop, thank you for the raid. Chris sent over another few of them Canadian bucks and Twitter again. All right, sure. How long you been with Laura? Also, how many marshmallows can you fit in your mouth at once? It's actually the same number, 42. Hashtag stuff for stuff. Well, that's the thing. It's not even stuff as in S-T-U-F-F. It's only one F. That's the crazy part. Single F. How long have I been with Laura, though? She just yelled through the door. Yeah, how long? Listen, I remember, okay? I was just concentrating on a fight. Damn it, now she's mad at me. I have no idea, guys. No, I'm just kidding. We've been together since 2005. So it's been a while. Pretty soon we're gonna be together for basically like more than half of our lives. We got like a few more years to go. But yeah. Like it's already hard to remember a time before we were together, because it's been that long. But at a certain point, it's gonna be more than half of our lives. What month and date? Listen, don't put me on a. Listen, don't. I'm not on trial here, okay? Don't ask me these questions. As far as the marshmallows go, though, dude, I don't know. I don't really like marshmallows, man. Every time there's marshmallows around, like I want to eat one. And like the first bite, I'm like, oh, okay, this is all right. And then literally the second bite, I'm like, I never want marshmallows again. They're fun around a campfire. And Laura is once again yelling through the door, and hot cocoa. They're super fun to light on fire. Well, I mean, not actually light on fire, but you know, roast them in a campfire. But I never really enjoyed eating them. BG, almost my entire life you've been together? I was born in 2004. Almost, dude. So close. What about s'mores? Well, I didn't have any to begin with, so how could I have some more if I didn't? No, I'm just kidding. Don't boo me. It's from Sandlot, okay? Anyway, no. Never been into it. I mean, you guys already know I'm not that huge a fan of chocolate to begin with. Like, for s'mores, I'd rather just have like the graham cracker. Just leave the rest of it out. That sounds so sad. But it's true. Oh man. Anyway, poop it great. Send it over bucks. Hey, what month and date? What was she wearing? You're sleeping on the couch tonight? She knows. Laura already knows that I know the month and date. And I could kind of tell you what she was wearing. So, I mean, we met at the same. We worked at the same job together, essentially. So, she was wearing an apron of the store. But she knows that I know the date. Don't worry about it, though. Don't worry about it. Okay, it's not important. Doofus Puncher hitting that member button as well. Doofus Puncher, thank you very much for re-upping. I told Abdo I was giving him my banana money. Guess I'm gonna be busted. Oh man, I mean, you could have given him the banana money. It's okay. But I do appreciate you giving the banana money to me. Thank you, dude. Continue to enjoy all these sweet custom emojis. My dad opened 2 Cavalier crystals and got 5-star Cap Infinity War and Doom 6-star. Your dad is extremely lucky. Congrats to him. James sent over $1, and I've recently become interested in a bald cap. Went for a walk tonight, and by the time I got home, my hair was frozen. It wasn't even wet. Dude, this is exactly what I'm talking about, man. If you had a bald cap, you would not have these issues. Pop down in the comments. Offer code banana22. We don't usually put the bald caps on sale this much, but banana22, you will save 22%. It's only gonna go for this weekend though. After the weekend, I mean, it's back to full price. But now is essentially like, there's no better time to get a bald cap. Rank 2 my cable on the beta, and I'm even more tempted now, even though I got rolled off 5-star APOC. I mean, That synergy is pretty OP. I don't know. An old Alliance member sent over some war footage to the Alliance about using that synergy in war, using cable in war, and it was pretty impressive, I gotta say. I have a picture of what Brian was wearing when I first met him. No, you don't. Stop. No, you don't. Stop this immediately. Chris sending over a few more of them Canadian bucks saying, is that Susie? Susie Peppercorn? What was her name? Was it, I thought it was, is it Wendy? I think it's Wendy, isn't it? From Sandlot? Hold on, I gotta look this up because I actually don't remember her so well, but I want to say it was Wendy. Oh my god, dude. You really not want to throw your special? Fine. Get out of my face. Good. Hold on. Oh, a bunch of people are saying Wendy. Okay. I'm looking it up anyway. The Sandlot. Came out in '93. Man, it's been a long time since I've seen this movie. But I used to watch it all the time. It doesn't even say the last name. It just says Wendy. Marley Shelton is the actress's name. No idea who that is. The Shed sending over another buck. Saying, tweeters, please, good sir. Sure. He's telling me to stop because I showed him the picture the other day. Maybe true. Alright, what is this? For later, so you can look at what I was referencing for the slap. Ah, okay. Need it, want it, need it. Dude, this guy looks like he's lost his mind. Have to have it. Yeah, this reminds me of the SpongeBob thing. I don't need it. I don't need it. I need it. Oh, that kind of hurt my throat. I know you made a video about how you love Kingpin. Now that he has been buffed, would he take Man-Thing's place as your favorite champ? Nah. Also, should I rank 2 my 6-star Wasp Man-Thing or wait for my 3rd 6-star? If you only have 3 6-stars, you probably shouldn't rank 2 any of them. You'll probably have better 5-star champions to rank up. Because, yeah, none of those I would say are game-changing enough. Not Wasp, not Man-Thing. Maybe when you get the 3rd. But otherwise, look to your 5 stars, not your 6 stars. Do not fall into the trap in thinking that 6 stars are stronger just because they have 1 additional star. They need a lot more than that. My mom got a 4-star blade from a legendary crystal, which is the character I wanted the most. Congrats to your mom. And bummer to you, I guess. MCOC problems when your mom's got the better roster. Morningstar to rank 3 or Dr. Doom? Doom all the way. GG, 7 a.m. in France. Thank you for useful and inspiring content. Thank you. Your relevance, positive attitude, empathy, simplicity, and respect towards all stands out. We'll give you a bit of money if I had some. Big up. Dude, no worries on the money. Thank you for the kind words. Appreciate that, man. How come Warlock's heal block doesn't work on Fury? It isn't a debuff, so shouldn't it still prevent his heal? Well, it's technically a different character. Like, it's because it was just a decoy. And the whole thing is his decoy is down for the count, and like the real Fury is coming in. So it's a little bit weird the way that works. But I think that's the reason why, at least. Oh my God! No! Oh jeez, I just got absolutely destroyed that fight. Wow. Wow. Can't remember a time recently where I got wrecked that hard in an arena match. All right. Anyway, fast-paced turtle sending over a buck saying, "Beaver, how psycho are you? 10? Holy cow and her dangling? What does that mean? Holy cow and her dangling." Anyways, just stopping by to wave and wave and wave. Can you see me waving? Wave back, Beaver. Don't be rude. Eat some beans. You need strength to wave. P.S. Happy wavy birthday. Fart farts. I swear. Fast-paced turtle. These messages. Just when you think they don't get any weirder, think again. Because I do not know what I just read. But thank you for the buck, even though it is not my birthday. Just passing by, much love. Alright, Lakers bodyguard. Fury purifies effects, so anything buff, debuff, or passive goes bye-bye. Oh, does it actually say just purifies effects? Okay. Archangel Neuro can heal block him if you have a poison on him and you knock out LMD with your heavy, leaving hits of the heavy left to place a Neuro. Honestly, that sounds like a bug to me, that's able to work like that. So I'd be careful. If you don't want that changed, I'd be careful how you say that. Because it probably isn't supposed to work like that. But Fury's a pain, so let's not tell anybody. Dingus, you're throwing. How could you lose a single arena match? Oh, I lose arena matches all the time. I think I've already lost like a few tonight. But just to get absolutely destroyed like what just happened to me. Like, I didn't even stand a chance. Which would you say is the better crystal for a person that does half arenas, regular uncollected? I do a couple of milestones from the lower ones and 2 to 3 mil in the 4-star featured. I open 100k at a time. I just think the uncollected are better no matter what. So I would go uncollected in your shoes. They're unit-wise, they're the same, and gold-wise, they're just very marginally better because of the chance to pull a higher star version of Punisher, which would give you ISO that you can then sell for gold. I'm not allowed to show the picture because it's proof Brian had hair. Well, of course I have hair currently too. But yeah, back then, like, you know, I mean, we were pretty young when we met, so, like, I mean, what, did you expect me to be running a bald cap empire? Back then, that took years. I didn't want to start wearing a bald cap until I got a strong, reliable product. You think a Cosmic Ghost Rider would be good against 6.3 cap? I don't know. Maybe. Even if you showed the pic, I still wouldn't believe it, mama. Oh man, Pixie Belle. Believe it. Needs to be the next emoji. Picture of BG when he had hair. I wonder how clear that would be. It's just a teeny tiny emoji. I mean, there is one of me with hair. The rainbow wig. But yeah, that's it. Do you feel sad to lose your hair? No. Like I said, I do this for style. I mean, it's intentional that I have a bald cap on my head. Just pulled 345 units from 100k battleships with the normal unit crystals. Never go uncollected. Yeah, it's all just luck at the end of the day. You guys could, I mean, it really doesn't matter. Like, you guys could do whatever you want, but it's the same exact number of units in the long run. Tyler Johnson, Senator $5. Thank you. Saying, planning an Abyss run for next weekend. Sitting on 3,000 units, about 40 revives, and I've been auto farming since I saw your vid. 4 horsemen. Tips? Tyler, it sounds like you're just ready to go, dude. I don't really have any tips off the top of my head. You have the champions. You have most of the revives. Like, you might have to supplement and grab a few more of them, but otherwise, like, you're probably not going to need much more than that if you already have the horsemen. So you're probably... I mean, of course, it always depends on how your run goes. You know, everyone's abilities in this game are a little bit different type of thing. So I don't know how many times you're going to die. But I would say for the average person, you're probably going to get to keep most of those units. And yeah, man, just going in with the potions. Like, that's... You got it all. Does anybody does anybody have any tips? Like, dude, I feel like you're just ready to go. Do you know who you're gonna bring for your final slot? A lot of people like to bring Heimdall. I think White Mags could be a good choice as well. I don't know which one's better. If it were up to me, I would probably bring in White Mags, but that's just because I wanted to try him against the Collector pretty bad. I don't know if he's actually better. Heimdall might be better. Or even just taking in a different champion entirely. Some people like to use that final slot to bring in another champ that would get a solo in a certain fight. Okay, you're saying Magneto for Infinity Man? Okay. Yeah, that well, like I said, that is one of the alternatives that I've heard people talk about, so that makes sense. Honestly, dude, you're good to go. You have everything you need. I'm assuming that you've like watched, even if you didn't watch an entire stream, maybe just parts of streams that you can kind of just look towards to see how the experience went. Ooh, you know what? Here's actually something too. If you didn't watch my video about doing the partial evade on the Collector's Special 2, check that out. It's a pretty short video. I just posted it like a month ago or something like that. Technically, it's possible to do full evades on it too. So I mean, if you're comfortable with that, you could go for that. But especially first time in there, you're probably just gonna want to learn the partial evade technique. And yeah, that kind of slows the footage down, so you can take a nice look at that. But otherwise, no, man, you're good to go. Head in there with confidence. You got this. Chris sending over another few of them Canadian bucks. Thank you, dude. Saying, what is 1 plus 3 plus 6 times 4 plus 6, 19? Is that actual 619? I mean, there's a whole bunch of parentheses in here and stuff like that too. I don't know. I guess it would be I before E, except after C. No, it doesn't really apply here, does it? What is the 619? Because there's a space in there, right? That's the only thing that's kind of throwing me off right now. Plus 6 space 19? Is it actually just 619? Because I mean the left bracket or parentheses, whatever, that's just 28, right? Plus the 619. I don't know. I'd say 28 plus 6 of 19. I don't know. Oh man. 28 plus something. There we go. Yeah, exactly what Derek said. 28 plus something. I'm impressed he went I before E. Oh my god. OMG, Brian, the snowpocalypse. The snowpocalypse. How much snow is out there? Are you guys all right? Did you stock up on bananas? Yes, we're fine. I barely made it home from work. But luckily, the garage was free of snow so far, and the elevator too. Yeah, I forgot that it's been so long since I've been. Well, I mean, I guess I've never been like in your place, but you know, to like your restaurant. That I kind of forgot like exactly how things laid out. It took me a second, but I could see it all now. The garage, the elevator. Who knows what tomorrow will bring? You sounds like anything could happen. That auto farming vid is a lifesaver. Awesome, dude. That was the goal. Hopefully that'll let people clear a lot of content. I feel kind of bad about the auto farm thing because the people who need it the most are probably the people who can't actually use it because they don't have 5-star rank 5 champions. But I mean, as long as you have some good 5 stars to use, then yeah, man, it really is a game changer, just being able to auto fight for those potions. It definitely is. With Aegon on the easy path too, or just anytime you're using Aegon a lot. Actually, yeah, here's another slight tip for you. But you'll find this out quickly enough on your own run anyway. A lot of the times you don't even need to give Aegon much for potions. It's gonna depend on the fight. But a lot of times I intentionally wanted to keep him below 50% health to get the extra courage damage, because a lot of the fights you end up just not having enough hits to get through it. You have plenty of health because you don't really take a whole lot of damage since you don't really need to like parry or block too many hits, but you'll run out of hits just because of the abyssal thing. So having that extra attack from courage is nice. And so yeah, just like heal him up to either like right below 50%, or sometimes I like to take him like right above, just so that I could just do like a few parries to get the ball rolling kind of thing in a fight. But yeah, you'll have to feel it out for each individual fight, but you won't need too many with him. But hey, I mean, as long as you don't mind hitting auto fight every few minutes, you might as well pack a few extra, you know? That's the way I always looked at it. Straight up BG, you could have said anything and I would have agreed. Oh man. BG, which is better value when purchasing Mystic Cores for Mystic Dispersion, loyalty or units in your opinion? Maverick, that's a tough question. In the past, I would have said units for sure. These days, I don't know. I think it depends on what else you need to spend loyalty on. Some people are really starved for loyalty because they buy lots of boosts with loyalty, and if you do like map 7 of Alliance Quest, that technically doesn't have to cost loyalty, but people do like to spend loyalty on getting the tickets to do map 7 and map 6. And not everyone participates in Alliance War, and that's where you get a bunch of loyalty from. So I think if you're finding yourself kind of hurting for loyalty, then you might just want to spend units on those cores. But if not, if you have an abundance of loyalty, then yeah, probably just burning the loyalty is probably better. Plus bonus potions from the side event. Oh yeah, that's right. The love potions or whatever they're called, right? I haven't touched these side events yet. Oh yeah, 10 just for the completion. Yeah, and these things, of course, these things are 10,690. Of course. God. Man, only when Deadpool is involved can Kabam do stuff like that. From what I hear, like, because they have to run all the stuff by Marvel, and Marvel probably wouldn't want to see 69 and like something else, but as long as Deadpool's name's attached to it, they cool. All right, just wanted to restart real quick because my game was getting kind of laggy. Let's take a quick break from the arena and just gonna chill out in master mode. Do some real easy content. Red Hulk Awaken, worth rank 3. Yeah, Red Hulk's a good champ. Very straightforward to play. Worth ranking up. Yep. BG, there were 3 fish in a tank. One fish says, "How do I drive this thing?" Boo. Also, what do you call a fish with no eyes? A double boo. Also, does your hair not get annoyed under your bald cap? The hair likes it under there. You know, at first, there was some problems. But the hair likes it under there mostly. Sometimes you see it poking out on like the sides and stuff just because, I mean, I do have a lot of hair under there. So I gotta straighten out every once in a while. But other than that. Sure, pay attention to the 69, but ignore the stuff that's called love juice. I mean, I meant all of it when I said that, Hunter. Do my first run of Sector 7 right now. Well, good luck to you. Have 4 messages on Reddit. This can't be good. Happy Dell, what have you been doing on Reddit? Hoping for a cosmic cat for my cosmic ghost rider. Good luck, dude. That would be sick. Good luck to you. Oh yeah, Red Hulk's a monster. He's Alliance War workhorse. Yeah. We're kind of missing a Red Hulk in our battle group. I feel like you only need 1 per battle group, really. But we don't really have one in ours currently. Brojo plays Red Hulk rank 3 a lot, does he? Okay. Well, the pirate's saying his 80th birthday. Aye, matey. Even when Tom's not here. Boo. Hey Brian, in my quest for enough tier 5 class catalyst, do you think Act 7 completion or Act 6.1 exploration is easier? Thanks. I would say 6.1 is easier than 7. 6.1's annoying, especially like no retreat, but the health values and attack values and everything like that, it's easier to deal with. Yeah. 6.1 definitely is easier. Like, I mean, yeah, like, pretty much if you've beaten the Grandmaster, you can also beat Act 7. I have no doubt in my mind. But, still, 6.1 is easier. I don't know, but anytime you have more than 1 message, you've probably pissed someone off. Perhaps. You're probably not wrong, Abby Doe. BG, need urgent help. I have enough shards to form another 5-star. Do I go for dual class crystal or basic? I'm going to start Act 5 soon. I don't know how your roster looks. Like, I don't know if you already have some 5-stars. If you already have some 5-stars of like certain class types, you can maybe try to round out your roster and go for like one of the dual class that would help you do that. But it doesn't matter a whole lot early on. Early on, it's totally fine just to ignore the dual class crystals, just pop basics, and then eventually when you start filling out your 5-star roster, or you're starting to look towards more specific content like the variants, or Act 6 is probably a good time as you're approaching Act 6. You might want to try to pull in some you know, champions to help you get Cavalier or something like that, but otherwise you're kind of just good to pop basics. Just a reminder, please don't spam in here. You're only going to get yourself timed out. EG, you're so cool, by the way. Thanks, man. Alt cap is really good today. You can't really see any of the hair. What changed from yesterday? Probably the lighting got a little darker or something. I don't know. It's still poking out. Ronin from Endgame any good? The skill Ronin, not. He's okay. I don't know. I don't really like him that much, but he's okay. It's not like he's bad. He's just okay. Put a little slow on this guy. Actually, this is gonna kill him, isn't it? Yeah. But we could have slowed him. We could have got rid of his unstoppable. Predictions for 7.2 rewards? I don't really have any, dude. And when is another variant coming? Don't know that either. Kabam hasn't announced it. I know they were trying to get that content out a little bit quicker, but if I had to guess, I would say 7.2 is probably going to come out first, and then they'll release another variant to just stagger the releases of that stuff, you know? Ooh, I got the Mystic Arena battle points too. Nice. Cool. All right, let's head back to the arena a bit. Whoops, wrong area. Gee, what do you give to a sick lemon? Lemonade. Oh no. Not another one. I don't even want to boo this because I love lemonade. But I have to. Boo. Boo. Let's just run top champs. Screw it. Thoughts on rank 3 Cosmic Ghost Rider versus Corvus Glaive? Both unduped, have one Cosmic Awakening gem. I've never really played Cosmic Ghost Rider much. From the people I talk to, they say Corvus is still like the king of the Cosmics. Even the people with Cosmic Ghost Rider experience. That said, I would say that's only if you run Suicide Masteries. If you don't run Suicides, then Cosmic Ghost Rider is probably just the better champ. But they're both good. It's going to be a personal preference call between the two. Did you get a disco ball in your room to eliminate the bald cap? Funny you should say that. I'm not getting a disco ball, but there's going to be some changes in here, including the lights. My bald cap might be more illuminated soon. Actually, not that bad. I'm over 66k comment karma now. Yeah, I didn't even know you used Reddit that much. That sounds like a lot, at least. I have no idea what mine is. Speaking of numbers, I'm only 5 away from 500 subs. Dude, nice. Loving all the support from this community, as always. Hell yeah, dude. BG, I'm still sad about you not choosing Claire. Well, too late, man. Sometimes you gotta let things like that go, dude. It's already been a week now. Should I go for dual crystals if I have 5-star tech gem, or go with basic since I have like 15 5-stars? You know, tough one. 15 5-stars, you say? Honestly, I would probably still recommend going with basics a bit more. I don't know, actually. Maybe I would go with tech. Maybe I would go with tech to try to use that awakening gem. There's certain champs that could benefit from it quite a bit. Others that don't necessarily need to be awakened too, but that's tough, man. I'm not sure exactly what I would do in your situation. I think going either way is fine. Maybe pop open a few tech ones just to see if you do get a good tech champ. But I probably wouldn't go like all in on them. Maybe just pop open a few, and then if you whether you get a good tech or not, you know, go back to the basics afterwards or something. Because here's the problem, like early on, you don't want to have your class types like stacked up too much of just one class type, you know. And if you happen to pop open a lot of those crystals, your account's going to be kind of lopsided there. But of course it'd be great if you did get lucky and you did get a good tech champ to feed that gem into. Be a huge pull for you. So yeah, maybe just pop open a few, and then regardless of the results, go back to the basics. BG, if you aren't getting a lava lamp, I'm unsubbing. Dude, I did have a lava lamp growing up. I got it for Christmas one year. I loved that thing, actually, man. I actually really liked that thing. The problem was, it took like an hour for it to warm up. Dang, dude, now I kind of want to get a lava lamp. I completely forgot lava lamps even existed. That's crazy. Usually that gem should go to Corvus, but from experience, Cosmic Ghost Rider is better. But I'd always take Corvus to map 7 over Cosmic Ghost Rider. My Corvus is rank 5 and Cosmic Ghost Rider is rank 3, both awakened. Yeah, that's a lot of what I hear as well. Yeah, that is important to note that the Cosmic Ghost Rider doesn't need to be awakened. The person who did have the gem. Glow sticks, Brian. Lots and lots of glow sticks. Never had glow sticks. But I'm back in grinding arena with you again, Jeremy. Welcome back. 2 million battle chips. Holy Gibsum. Yeah, I've been collecting these battle chips for a while now. They've kind of just slowly been crawling upwards. Because I've been sitting on 2 mil for a good bit here. Why did the Can Crusher quit his job? Because it was so depressing. How is Tom doing this? He must be behind this. Yusuf, why did you join Tom's army? Did he put you up to this? Like, do you need me to send help? Is Tom there with you right now, forcing you to type out these terrible jokes? 'Cause boo, man. Take a lap. Any tips for 5.1.6? 5.1.6. 5.1.6. Sort of. So that is the... God, what is the name of the node? I'm trying to think of the name of the node, but it's the one where you degen if you haven't hit the opponent in like 6 seconds. Try to bait specials early. Like, as soon as you push them over a bar of power, unless they have an annoying special one to evade, you know, then just do the same thing, but over 2 bars of power. Because if they're not throwing specials, you're going to have to, you know, hit them again to not suffer the degen. You could also, like, when you parry the opponent, if you're not taking the degen already, you could, like, delay your combo just a little bit. So that when the timer does start to go, they're not still stunned, kind of thing. Those are the 2 tips that I have off the top of my head, at least. Brute force, yeah, that's the one. Thank you guys. So always jealous of my cousin's lava lamp. Yeah, I remember I had. My brother and I, we both got lava lamps for Christmas one year, and I don't remember the colors. Like, we each had a different color. I want to say one was red and one was blue. But to be honest, I don't know. Maybe one was green, even. I'm almost positive one was red. Actually, man, I don't even really know. There must have been, like, a big push for lava lamps that year, because I swear, I think our neighbor got one that year, too. Dragon Dagger sent it over to saying tweet. 1 tweet coming right up. What do we have here? Sometimes luck shines on us little people. Oh dang, dude. Congratulations. The 6-star ghost. Wait, I'm gonna just double check here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 6-star ghost. Awakening, dude. It's legit. I was counting those stars the same way that someone in the Olympics, like, bites the gold medal just to see if it's really gold. Dude, congrats, man. That is a huge pull. Did you see the new WandaVision? No, I'm not watching that show. I hear it's good, but don't have Disney Plus, and I don't watch a whole lot of TV to begin with, so by the time I see that show, it'll, like, the series finale will probably have come out like 10 years from now. Wait until the Strife Crystal is available. Open 88 uncollected arena crystals. Got 75 units. Ugh. 75 units out of all that? That is awful. What the F? You got units one time out of 88 crystals. Wow. Brutal. BG, do I go for 5-star dual class or basic? Roster equals 6-star domino. Man-Thing, Elsa, Ronin, 5-star, rank 3, Awakened Blade, and 4-star Doom. Gonna start Act 5 soon. So we already have some 6-stars, eh? Those are your only... Hold on. You only have one 5-star? How can this be? If that's actually your only 5-star, yeah, you can just keep popping open basics. If you have other 5-stars already, then you can just try to balance out your roster and go for dual class crystals of the class types that you're missing, but otherwise, yeah, just pop open the basics. You don't want to jeopardize your cut of the magical bean profit by breaking the contract now, do you? What is it? Is it stream time for you already? On BG, we talked about this. Anytime anyone asks about WandaVision, you're contractually obligated to tell them that Captain Bay and I do the spoiler stream on Thursdays. Ah, okay. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna forget. I'll say it if I remember, but I'm gonna forget. That's a lot to remember, dude. I have to remember the day. 2 people. Like, who are you again? Ah, man, that's gonna be tough. What's up, J Nick? BG, what are your thoughts on double bald capping? I'm hearing rumors that that's where trends are going. You know, I mean, listen, as a businessman, yeah, like if people want to double up and buy twice the amount of bald caps, sure. I mean, if you guys want to spend that money on my product, yeah, I got no problem with that. But the bald cap enthusiast in me that started this company out of love and passion for bald caps, our product, you know, you don't need to. The product is good enough on its own. You really only need to wear one. But like I said, if you want to double it up, you do you. Offer code. We actually do have a sale going on right now. The link in the description. Banana22 to save 22%. Sure. Pick up a bundle. You know what I mean? Speaking of new channels, Janik just started uploading some Alliance War videos. If you guys want to check out his channel, his name's in the chat if you don't know how to spell it. But just think of milk, but not milk. Not even close, actually. When you think about it, it's really not very close at all. But the name is in there, so you guys could find it. Who's the hardest fight in Labyrinth of Legends besides Maestro? The few standouts, I would say, Juggernaut comes to mind, Venom Pool. I actually had a lot of problems with Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange is kind of annoying. It depends on the champions that you have. The immunity fights, if you don't have a strong immunity champion, these days, anyone doing Labyrinth should have those champions covered, or just use Aegon where you can shrug off those things. But actually, back when Labyrinth was new, the Abomination, the OG Abomination and OG Guillotine, those fights were actually pretty brutal. You guys don't know pain until you're in Labyrinth of Legends going through Abomination with a 4-star Ultron. That's what people had to do. Use 4-star Ultron to get through that content. So Labyrinth was no joke, man. I feel like Labyrinth, when it came out, was significantly more difficult than the Abyss. The Abyss is tough. But Labyrinth, like, a lot of it has to do with just the champions that we have today versus in the past. If we had all the champions that were out here today, even if we couldn't take our 5-star champs up to rank 5, it'd be no problem. But no, man. Oh, and they also nerfed, well, so they actually made Labyrinth more difficult at one point in time because people were blowing through it pretty quickly. So they actually made the content harder. They added a node called Dold, or not Dold, Dole. Wait, no, it is Dold, isn't it? God, I don't know. Anyway, you might have seen it in other content where basically if the opponent has a debuff or you have a buff, your crit chance is reduced by 50%, like per debuff or something like that. So that automatically just eliminated most champions' chance of actually going through there. They did it because of Scarlet Witch. That was the final straw. As soon as that node came out, I was like, okay, they're gonna nerf Scarlet Witch because she's ruining the game. They had to add a ridiculous node like that just it destroyed every other champion too. But I mean, Star-Lord was still good to go because he didn't rely on debuffs, and he did gain a buff. He gains a Fury buff, but it's not always up, so he was okay. But he was like the only option. And then they nerfed a few champions, and then they removed that dulled node. And yeah, the labyrinth became a little bit more accessible, but it was brutal for a while. Hunter, I thought we talked about this. Start copy and pasting. This is the last time I'm gonna check. You need to start using copy and paste, please. No units. Hear me out. Hundreds of lightning bugs trapped in glass jars and dangle them from the ceiling. I mean, that would look cool, but I don't want to do that to the bugs, you know? Plus, then I get a whole bunch of spiders in here. What's up, dubes? UG, if you could buy the sigil with units, would you? How many units would you pay? Well, the biggest benefit of the sigil is the units and the black ISO market, I guess. I don't even really care about the inventory cap increase. I would pay whatever units you get through the solo sigil event. And it's probably about it. Maybe the tiniest little bit more. BG hates Hunter. And of course Hunter says, I know, right? This is not true. But Hunter needs to get with the times. There's ways to copy text and paste it. If you could see what I had to do to find these messages in the chat, I feel like people would stop asking to scroll up, especially like several comments up. But you don't know the pain. Under what circumstances would you ever open the egg? Dude, I can't. Like, I've tried to open this egg 100 million times already. It just does not open. So I gave up. I used to try every single night. And now I just gave up. Kingpin worth rank 2 unawakened? He doesn't need to be awakened. But what are you using him for? Do you have a purpose for him? He's a villain, so you could bring him to the variants, like variant 6 and variant 2. But I would say most people don't actually like need a Kingpin. But yeah, even unawakened, he's still totally playable. Guys, looks like Abby Doe is streaming tonight. So here's a link to Abado's, otherwise known as Intoxicated Gamer, who I think he said he's only like 5. Hold on, let me see where he's at subscription-wise. He's got 498 subscribers. 2 more to get him to 500. If you guys could go over there and just a little button, just give it a little tap taparoo, he'd be psyched. You could make another bald man's night tonight. My big fingers have trouble highlighting small text on my phone. You just double tap and then like select all or something like that, right? 90% of the time when I try to tap copy, I accidentally deletes the entire blue message. Get a stylus? I don't know, dude. Night Hollywood. Good night, Dragon Dagger. Well, that clicking and scrolling really takes a toll on the fingers. If you guys only knew what BG was dealing with. Well, okay. Here's the thing. Is it that hard to find messages? No. But I'm literally copying and pasting as well. copying and pasting and control Fing. Like, there's more layers to it. And then sorting through to find which comment it was. And all this time I'm missing other messages. So if I'm going to be copying and pasting, why can't other people copy and paste? Makes no sense. Wasn't meant to be serious. I know it wasn't. BG, you just watched the Cecil Hotel on Netflix. Now I'm creeped out, and I'm watching you for comfort. Luke, I hate to tell you this, but I'm about to head out of here, man. Good luck to you. This is why I don't watch scary movies, because I'd be creeped out too. I'm gonna head out though. Before I go, well, here's a couple more links to Abby Doe's. But before I go, shout out to Chris Cuthbert for being tonight's biggest D. Dude, it looks like the T. Or wait, is that how it is in the chat too? Is it like a 1? No, it's actually just a lowercase t. I guess the font just has the lowercase t there, kind of stylized. But anyway, thank you to everyone else as well. Appreciate all the support, everyone. And I'll be back tomorrow. I'd say like a 35% chance a day stream. We'll see what happens. Good night, everybody.